Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. If you're watching the replay, just comment #replay. How do you know you're on the replay, y'all? You will not see a red box right up there in the corner. So it's perfectly fine. Just comment along, do all the things. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. And if I got a quick project for you, I hope you guys will love it. Something different. Definitely something different. So, TGIF, y'all. Let me get this pinned. Hello, everybody. Come on in, come on in. So, I've got this little base that we're going to use. And we're going to use our arch frame, okay? Our arch surface. I am falling more and more in love with these arches. And I'm going to show you how to create a 3D effect for Halloween using these three colors: guava, teal, and black velvet. So I'm going to scoot you back and we're going to get going. All right, hopefully I'm straight. Okay, keyword tonight is arch, A-R-C-H. Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you, first of all, let me open up my colors. Black, teal, guava. All right, some of you may be like, whoa, those are Halloween colors? Yeah, today they are. But what we're gonna do is, let me grab my fuzzing cloth here, and we're gonna fuzz our transfer. So we are going to use the transfer, the etched skull, and we're gonna use the skull tonight. I figured that I probably should start creating a little bit more Halloween so that I'm well prepared, so y'all know whenever I told y'all that I want to decorate a little bit more, like my mantle and stuff for fall and Halloween, that I have stuff to decorate with, so it is not last minute. All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, everyone. Arch is the key word. Should be working. If y'all could check on that for me. Hi, Roseanne. So we're fuzzing our transfer, right? We're going to keep that close because we're going to need that multiple times. And I'm going to take my arch. Zach chalked on the other side of this. That is the beauty of this. And we're going to just put the skull right in the center. Hopefully it's centered. Hopefully. Okay, let me check it out. All right, so I've now centered it. Okay, I said we're going to put it in the center, but we're really not going to put it in the center. I forgot about that. So I'm going to move it off to the right just a tad. It's going to be off center to the right. Okay, but maybe not that much. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out, darn it. Hi, Betty. I'm back again. Thanks, Marilee. All right, it is working. Thank you. Okay, so here's centered. We're going to go to the right just a little bit. Okay. And we're going to go up just a tad. Right there. Okay, sorry y'all. It really isn't this complicated, but I make it really complicated because that is my middle name. Like once I have this first piece down, it'll go a lot smoother. Okay, it should be good now. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. I know that's extremely boring, y'all, but give me just a second. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to take our, hello. We're going to take our guava paste, okay? And just grab a small squeegee. And we're going to take this all the way down the skull. Okay, just like this. And go over any of the silk screen part. Just like this. You want to make sure that you cover the entire thing. Maybe not so much the transfer, but at least the silk screen itself. And you do not want to miss any silk screen. Okay, I think we got it. Got it good. Okay, so now I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm just going to remove that excess. Okay, let me pour out all of my squeegees that I cleaned this afternoon. Close this up and we're going to lift this off to reveal. Okay, so this is what we have so far. You know, Barbara, I don't know if you can use any color, but trust the process. Let me show you what we're going to do, okay? So hit the heart button, y'all. Hopefully y'all are making plans or, I don't know, already have plans for the long weekend. We have a baseball game tomorrow, very first one of the season. Kind of excited about that. Hi, Barb. Hi, Brenda. All right, so I'm going to just clean this off right here. And we're going to use this again, okay? We're going to use this 3 more times. No, 2 more times. All right, then we're going to flip it over and do it where it's sticky side up, or lay it where it's sticky side up, and then we're going to spray it and we're going to clean off the back. Okay? Now, if y'all are not in my VIP group, it is free. I am going live over there in 30 minutes to talk about some pretty awesome things that are new this month, including some new things for my club members. Dina Park, the shirts are true to size, my friend. They are, and I love them. They're soft. They fit me perfectly. But they are, yes, true to size. Okay, so we cleaned that, and as we cleaned it, we removed the lint that we originally put down, or fuzz that we originally had, right? Because this right here is a fuzzing cloth, and this applies lint to the back of your transfer. Hi, Missy. Thanks, Vicki. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to lay that here, and we're going to make sure this is dry. Now, I am going to use wax on this surface and see what happens. Hi, Patty. Hi, Bev. All right, so I'm going to make sure that this is dry, and it's not. Oopsie daisy. But if you're a Halloween fan, I'm giving you some inspiration. You may not be, and that's fine. You can just hang out, cheer us on. Hopefully it works. Oh, yeah, no worries, Dina. Thank you. Hi, Ruth. So I want to make sure that this is dry, 100%. Okay, so far so good, I believe. Okay, now I'm going to wax this because we're going to do some layering on our arch, okay? So comment the word arch and you can get all the supplies that we're using tonight. And club members, do not forget, go take advantage of the 25% off on kits. There's 9 of them under kits. Some of them may already be sold out. Nancy, this is guava. Hi, Amy, how are you? Miss Kathy and Lori, Cindy and Tina, what's up? How are y'all doing? Okay, so I put some wax down. Now, hopefully, between the wax and us fuzzing this transfer, it's not going to lift up any of layer number 1, but we'll see. Okay. All right, then we're going to go in with teal, which is right here. We're going to align it slightly to the left. okay? So hopefully y'all like this. Fuzz, I'm going to over fuzz it, y'all, because I do not want it to peel up this paste. But like I said, I can't guarantee you that it won't happen, but we're certainly going to try, right? All right, so now we're going to go slightly to the left. So if this is like the center here, I'm going to go a little bit over to the right. Okay. Hey, Courtney, what's up, girlfriend? Hey, you've been busy. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to just slightly press that down. But do you see what I have? That's what we have right now. So we're going to go in with teal. And see what's going to happen. I don't know, y'all. Never done this before. I mean, I've done the whole, like, alignment. But as far as putting wax on a, like, larger reusable surface, I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so I'm making sure that I get everything covered. Put it in my jar and let's lift. Oh, yes. Okay, look at it now. All right. I did, Betty. I did wax. Hi, Chris. Yes. Gidget. You need some ink packets. We can certainly hook you up. All right, so let me dry this. Well, I'm going to set this aside and let this dry for right now. And let's clean this because we are going to use this again. Okay, so spray, 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 spray. All right. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Luis. All right, let's clean this off. Y'all do me a favor. Put your thumb on the heart button and hit it for me. And then comment the word arch. And then sprinkle the video for me. All right, let's go sticky side up. And let's do this side. Get it clean. And then we're going to use it one more time. And then we should be done. Because I think this is just going to be more of a statement piece. It doesn't need a whole lot of extra. Because it itself is going to be extra. Once you see the finished piece. All right, let me put this down here. Put this over here. We're going to get a new squeegee. And let's fuzz this, and here we go. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down on my fuzzing cloth right here. Then I'm going to make sure that this is dry, and we're going to wax. Thanks, Tina. All right, let's dry this. I have the wax in my hand so I don't forget. It is super important. And I don't know if I don't think this would work on a black or darker surface because the last color we're gonna apply is the black velvet paste right in the center. So I don't know that it would work on a darker surface. Janet, I clean it, I don't know, every couple days. It just depends on how many times I've used it. Okay? Oh no! Will you be careful? Traveling. All right, it is not dry. So let me just slow my roll here. Be patient. Because now I don't want the transfer to pick up layer 1 or 2. So let me just be extra careful. Okay, so now we're going to wax this entire thing again. Hey, Faye. Hi, Cynthia. All right, I'm going to wax over this entire skull, just like so. Because my transfer is going to touch every bit of this. And I do not want it to lift it up. Okay, here we go. All right, last layer. It's over here. We're gonna fuzz it. I've probably said wax and fuzz in different ways tonight. Wrong. You could, Julianne. That's actually not a bad idea. Hi, Tina. All right, so fuzzing this, applying lint to the back, and then we're gonna go in and finish this guy off. Okay, here we go. Who's ready? Me. All right, so now I'm gonna place him like smack dab center on our board. That is not center. Either is that. Okay, let me try and do this. You can do it. Okay. Let's see. Press it down. Grab our black paste. Grab a squeegee, and here we go. It's like very trippy, y'all, because I keep thinking I'm not getting everything covered on the silk screen because I see the guava on the outside. So let's see how this turns out. Hopefully good. And then y'all can go try it at home. I think my kids are gonna love this. All right, close the jar. Hey, hey, Marilyn, what's up? All right, hold on. I want to spray this really quick because the black could stain the transfer, which is not that big of a deal, but trust me. Hi, Peggy. Hey, Kelly. And Deb. What are y'all up to? Did y'all get my notification? Did it even go out? I know I sent it out. All right. So let's grab the transfer, flip it sticky side up, and clean the other side, and then we're gonna check out how our 3D Halloween project turned out. Okay. Ooh-wee, my hands are messy. You're making your boy elf. How fun. Hi, baby. Feeling better, Bambi? So if you're not in my VIP group, I'm going to go live there, over there in about 15 minutes. It's free, so just comment VIP. Make sure you fill out the questions, and we'll get you approved. I'm going to lay this on my transfer. Right here, this is the backer sheet. And then show you what we made. It's gonna be really creepy, y'all. Good gravy. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Okay, y'all ready for this? Okay. Ready? Look at that. How cool is that? Isn't that awesome? Hi, Eva. Let me scoot closer. But y'all, look at that. Isn't that neat? So 3 different colors, couture teal, guava, and black velvet. The arch base. It's Deb, right? Wow. But I thought this would be great for Halloween decor because, you know, Zach will start decorating in about a month, actually. So I got to have the inside decorated. But y'all have a great night. We'll see you next time. If you're just hopping on, just go back to the video, catch the replay. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.